In the heart of Ilewa State, a new leader has risen. Governor Obafemi Dosunmu, once a young man with dreams, now the most powerful voice in the land. Sworn in with cheers, praised by the people, but power comes with a price. Chief Ogunrinde, the man behind the scenes, the one who built Obafemi's path to victory, now feels it slipping from his hands. And when power shifts, enemies are born. In the world of politics, betrayal isn't loud, it whispers. This is not just a government, it's a battlefield. This is Crisis of Power. Episode 1. Divided House.
Government House, Ilewa State, Inauguration Day, November 29th. A sea of colorful umbrellas covers the crowd from the hot sun. The air is full of excitement. Drums beat as the Chief Justice walks forward with the Holy Book. Chief Ogunrinde, in his mid-50s, sits in the front row. His agbada is clean and perfect. His fingers are pressed together under his chin. He watches the podium without blinking. Chief Justice. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. Governor Obafemi Dosunmu, early 40s, with a serious face and strong eyes, places his hand on the Bible. His voice is loud and clear. Governor. Obafemi Dosunmu, do solemnly swear. After the oath, Obafemi hugs Ogunrinde warmly and holds his shoulders. The older man pats him on the back like a proud father. Ogunrinde. Look at you now. The boy I found arguing politics in that dusty university cafe has become the Lion of Ilewa. Governor. Obafemi, grinning. Only because you taught me how to roar, Chief. They both laugh. Obafemi walks to the podium. The crowd becomes quiet. Governor. Obafemi, my people. Today I stand here not as a conqueror, but as a servant. First, let me honor the man who made this possible. He turns to face Ogunrinde. The crowd cheers loudly. Chief Ogunrinde bows his head slightly, moved by the moment. Governor. Obafemi continued. But hear this truth. The era of one man's rule ends today. The crowd goes silent. Ogunrinde's smile fades. Governor. Obafemi. No more contracts given in secret. No more civil servants buying promotions. From today, Ilewa's wealth will belong to her farmers, her teachers, her children. The crowd bursts into cheers. Women shout with joy. Men stamp their feet. But in the front row, Ogunrinde's aide, Balogun, leans closer. Balogun. He's playing with fire, Chief. Ogunrinde watches as Obafemi shakes hands with people behind the barricade. His voice is calm, almost too calm. Ogunrinde. Let him enjoy the cheers. Real power doesn't come from speeches. It comes in silence. He stands up quickly. His agbada flows behind him as he walks out through a side door. Obafemi doesn't notice. His face is full of pride and joy as the people cheer him on. A week later, a black Mercedes with tinted windows pulls up to the security post. The young guard stands straight as the window rolls down. Chief Ogunrinde's face appears, half lit by the orange gate lights. Guard. Good evening, sir. The governor isn't expecting... Ogunrinde holds up one finger. The guard's radio crackles right away. Radio voice. Let him through. I repeat, let him through. The gate lifts. The Mercedes drives in slowly, like a shark moving into shallow water. Inside the State House, Chief Ogunrinde and Governor Obafemi sit and share drinks. They laugh together. Ogunrinde, look at you now. Governor Obafemi, do you still remember when you couldn't even afford a full suit for your campaign? Gov. Obafemi, grinning while pouring more whiskey. Chief, you bought me that terrible blue one. I looked like a schoolboy. They clink glasses. The room becomes quiet for a moment. Ogunrinde, stretching his legs. Those days are gone. Now it's time to work. I've prepared the list we talked about. He slides a file across the table. Obafemi opens it and looks through the pages slowly. Gov. Obafemi, hesitant. About this, Chief, I've been thinking. Ogunrinde, frowning. Thinking. What's there to think about? We agreed. 70% my people, 30% yours. Simple. Go V. Obafemi puts down the file. It's just that, after looking at the state accounts, I can't. Ogunrinde laughs, but without joy. Accounts. Since when do governors check balance sheets? Gov. Obafemi leans forward. Since I found out we owe contractors 15 billion naira. Since teachers haven't been paid in months. Ogunrinde's smile disappears. Ogunrinde, cold voice. That's not your money. It's our money. Our deal. Gov. Obafemi, shaking his head. Not anymore. I won't steal from my own people. Ogunrinde stands up slowly. His voice becomes quiet and serious. Ogunrinde, listen carefully. That agreement wasn't a suggestion. You think you won this election by yourself? Who paid for your adverts? Who stopped the investigators? Gov. Obafemi stands up too. And who will explain to mothers why their children have no hospitals? You? They stare at each other. The friendly mood is gone. Ogunrinde, walking to the door. 3 days. Sign that list, or I'll show Nigeria what governor integrity really did to win. He slams the door. Obafemi sits back in his chair, still staring at the list. A month later, Luke, the commissioner for the environment, walks quickly down the state assembly hallway, holding some papers tightly. Ikenna, the speaker of the Ilewa State Assembly, blocks his way with a mocking smile. Ikenna, look who it is, the governor's guard dog, still doing everything he says? Luke. Get out of my way, Ikenna. Ikenna grabs Luke's arm and pulls him to a quiet corner. Ikenna. This is not a game, Luke. Your governor just made a big mistake. Luke Obafemi is fixing this state, something you and your people wouldn't understand. Ikenna laughs in a low, cold way. Ikenna, fixing? Or digging his own grave? Chief Ogunrinde doesn't forget betrayal. Luke steps closer, eyes sharp. Luke, let him try. People are tired of his lies and greed. Ikenna smirks and shows Luke a video on his phone. It shows Obafemi taking a briefcase from a shady-looking man. Ikenna, are they not also tired of your governor's corruption? Luke stares at the screen. The video looks bad, but something doesn't feel right. Luke, this is fake. Obafemi would never… Ikenna. Does it matter if it's fake? After the media shows this, no one will care. They'll believe what they see. Luke's phone buzzes. He looks at it. A message from an unknown number appears. Your wife's clinic got a big donation today. Too bad if something happened to it. There's a photo of a scary man standing outside the clinic. Luke's hands shake. His face turns red with anger. Ikenna leans in and pats Luke's cheek. Ikenna, there's an emergency meeting at 4 p.m. Be there, or lose everything. Ikenna walks away, whistling. Luke stares at the photo, breathing hard. In the evening, at the governor's residence, Governor Obafemi walks back and forth, looking worried. Bode, the chief of staff, rushes in. His tie is loose, and his shirt is wet with sweat. Bode. They've passed the bill, sir. 23 members voted yes. Only 7 said no. Gov. Obafemi, stopping suddenly. What? That bill wasn't even supposed to reach the floor. Bode. They brought it back today. Chief Ogunrinde's development bill. They moved fast and passed it. Gov. Obafemi grabs the tablet. This gives Ogunrinde full control over our urban projects. No checks, no approvals. It's dangerous. Bode. Yes, sir. It's the same type of contract fraud you stopped last year, but now it's back and legal. There's a knock on the door. Luke walks in, looking serious and tired, holding a briefcase. Gov. Obafemi, quickly. Luke, what happened? You're head of the finance committee. You were meant to delay this, Luke. I tried, sir, but the speaker used emergency rules. They said the bill was important for state security. Bode. They didn't allow press or the public inside. Everything happened behind closed doors. Gov. Obafemi, angrily. Ogunrinde is trying to take over. How did he get 23 people to agree? Luke. Some were promised positions. Others were scared. They think you're losing control, sir. Gov. Obafemi. This is still my government. Bode, sir, things are changing fast. If they can do this today, they can try to remove you next. Luke. You need to speak up now. Go to the media. Let the people hear your side before it's too late. Luke's phone rings. He looks down. The screen says, Chief Ogunrinde. Everyone goes quiet. Bode's phone buzzes too. He checks and reads the message out loud. Bode. News update. Ogunrinde's bill passed. Sources say governor losing grip. Silence. Obafemi looks calm, but his eyes are cold. Gov. Obafemi. Let them enjoy their moment. I'll be ready by tomorrow.
Obafemi may wear the crown, but every crown has a shadow. With one speech, he lit a fire. But in the corridors of power, fire spreads fast and burns deep. Chief Ogunrinde doesn't forgive, and he never forgets. The game has begun, and it's only the first move. Coming up in Episode 2, Breaking the Chains. This is Crisis of Power.